at CGI this year. And I want to mention them because I think they're important. You may want to participate in a couple later, as opposed to now, which you will want to do in a minute. But I wanted to thank one, and the World Food Program, USAID, and PepsiCo, because they have two different projects designed to mine the extraordinary capacity of the farmers in the areas. It affects Ethiopia, Somalia, Djibouti, and Kenya, 13 million people. And I work there. My foundation does a lot of AIDS work, especially in Ethiopia. The farmers could avoid most famines, not this one, if they had the kind of storage and distribution that farmers in America take for granted. So we need your help on those things, and I want to thank them. I want to thank Procter & Gamble, because they are going to provide more than 2 million people with their clean drinking water packets. They can keep a person alive a day for 2 cents. I thank them for that. And I want to thank Gain DSM and Herbalife, because they are going to give their micronutrient packets to 400,000 women and children in Ethiopia and Kenya to help address the nutrient problem. But if you want to do something right now to help the 13 million people, to help the numbers of them that will not be reached, including Kadon's people for whom he sang so powerfully tonight, the International Medical Corps has committed to reaching 200,000 people in the camps and the drought-affected regions of Somalia, Somaliland, Kenya, and Ethiopia, with nutrition and water, sanitation and hygiene. That's a lot of people. It's not nearly enough. If you give them the money, they'll spend it well and in a hurry. Also, Save the Children has committed to get food and clean water to 2 million children and adults in reception and transit sites in Somalia, Ethiopia, and Kenya, and the permanent camps in Kenya and Ethiopia, and to include child protection and education programs. So they're going to help 2 million people. There are 13 million people in trouble. So if you want to do something tonight and you don't want to reinvent the wheel, I commend these other 4 commitments because they're good for the long run. And the P&G and the Herbalife commitment, the Gain DSM, they'll help now, but they're well funded. I know that the International Medical Corps and the Save the Children program can be infinitely expanded, and they need your help. So I said we were just going to have fun tonight, but when I saw the film and I heard him singing and I heard what he said, I felt like a schmuck. I hadn't asked you to do more. So, for him, do more.
It's a good moment to be in service of people, and I don't know what better life really to lead than to be that life which is in service of others. Everything else is temporary.
I also want to thank all the people who made presentations tonight, but I want to pay my special respects to the Prime Minister of Zimbabwe for being here. I don't want to cause him any trouble when he gets back home, but most of us outsiders thought he won an election he didn't get to take advantage of it. He suffered a terrible family loss in an accident, and he still stayed around to serve because he loved his people more than he loved his ambition. And he cared about their pain more than he cared about his own. And he is trying to bring back what was once a rich and powerful, in a good sense, country, so that the people that he serves can regain what they're entitled to. And I, for one, honor you and I hope you make it, and we're all pulling for you. I want to ask Sting and Trudy and Ken, bring your guys up here. All the honorees, all the presenters, and anybody else that wants to dance tonight, come up here and be one more time. Thank you all very much. God bless you all.
Yes.
Oftentimes we face a lot of adversity. But you gotta stay sexy through the adversity.